Hi everyone, it's Pamela, and I just wanted to show you what I'm working on today. But before I do that, I wanted to show you my little jar that I keep on my desk, and it's kind of like for snippets or my little leftover scraps, so my scrap jar. And it's an acrylic jar that I found at Michael's for like $5, I think it was. And I have several of these on my desk so that I can put different things in them when I'm working and keep my desk clear. But I can also see what I've got. So anyway, I'm just going to move this over and show you what I'm working on. I am doing a snippet roll, and I just kind of wanted to share my process and how I work on one. And I'm sure people do them pretty much the same way, but I just thought I would share with you what I do. So this is what I've got so far, and I'll just kind of move it slow so you can see. I think it's about 1.5 yards, and I'm about at the yard and plus just a little bit. So what I do is these little sections I can just cut out and use, and I kind of got that idea from Angie Wilson. I'll try and remember to link her below. She does some awesome crafting, but she separates hers, or makes a point where she can separate it about, I think she said about every 3 or 3.5 inches, which is what I've done. I think I've got a couple that are almost 4, but they kind of overlap, but not really, because you can cut in between and use this as one section. So what I do is I take the main piece that I've got to work with to start, and I've just backed it with a piece of muslin, and I may put something else on the back to give it a little more weight. I'm not sure yet. But I take a bigger piece and I stitch it down, and I usually work with 2 or 3 at a time, and stitch the main piece down, and then even maybe 1 or 2 other small pieces, just so it doesn't get so bulky and thick with glue. So on the back side you can see where I've stitched a little bit more or less on some. Here's one where you can see I'd really stitched around a lot more. And I just kind of add things as I go, and they're not necessarily done because I still want to add some buttons and a few other things. So I just keep working on them until I feel like they're done. So I just kind of wanted to show you with this piece that I've stitched down. Oops, sorry, I just hit the camera. I'm just going to grab some stuff out of the top of my little scrap jar and see what we can find to use on this next piece. Let me see. Kind of want to do some layering, but I need some color. That's too much. Oh, that's perfect. Let me see. I like these little dangles that I have, 4 of these dangles. So maybe if I stitch that green piece down just below and put this up above. Oh, I think I like that. Yeah, I like that. And then I might add a little scrap of something else. I might glue it. I might stitch it and just put a couple little stitches right there. And here's a bright pink flower. That would go really cute over here, back over here. I might cut one out and put it on there. So see, I just kind of go back and forth. If I see something in my little stash that I didn't see before. Here's a little tulle flower I was making but never finished. That might be cute somewhere. There, I don't know, over here somewhere. or maybe on the next piece. I've got a piece of linen that's kind of heavily embroidered, and I might just start another section right there and add some other pieces to that. That might go there. That'd be cute. And then if I put a pearl or some bling in there and some buttons. So that's just kind of the process I use. I'm sure it's not any different than anybody else's, but I don't know, maybe it is. You tell me. And I know I'm crazy, but I even save these little teeny itty bitty scraps because, hey, that could be used for something. You know, you can just add a little tiny piece of something somewhere. So my scrap jar never seems to get empty or down very far. But anyway, that's just kind of the process I use, and I just wanted to share it with you and share this this snippet roll I'm working on and see what you think. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.